Hey everyone, Jengar here. Welcome to the 17th episode of Sub's Choice, the series where you decide what I fly out by leaving me your requested planes in the comment below. This week, the D.520 requested by Shina Misumi. Oh man, I butchered that name completely, I'm sorry mate, but you won and we'll feature your plane. Your request was to fly it out in realistic battle and that's just what we did. I'll see you in the match. Hey guys, so here we are in the match. Now the climbing in this plane is quite tenacious because the climb rate isn't good and the plane also overheats when you use full web all the time, so that is not very nice to see in this plane. You can't really work it from altitude because it's hard to get there, although we are getting there this time, but it's more because of our opponents not climbing than because of the climb rate of this plane. As you see, the Spitfires over there are easily higher than me without breaking a sweat. Now also this plane doesn't turn very well, it's not a great turner, and it also isn't really fast. So the way to make this plane work is to try to get to the edges, work your way around, try to work it as a support plane. But most of the planes you face are superior to this plane. For example, that Corsair over there, as a one-on-one against this plane, you cannot outperform it. And you have the E7 and the E4, and you have Thunderbolts, and you have Yaks and LAs, and you have all kinds of stuff that you will have problems with. You saw that Aircobra over there, problematic as well. So you really need to know what you're doing and try to make the right decisions once you start engaging people. Now we are now diving on this Corsair here. We have a good cannon, a 20mm Hispano with 60 rounds. Not a lot of rounds, but you gotta keep your burst short. Here I used 2 bursts on this Corsair and I have 35 ammo rounds left, so I used 25. That's almost half of my ammo. So you will run out of those 60 rounds very quickly. And that is not good, I would say. Because, well, the plane does have 4 7mm machine guns. And they are quite nice, I have to say. They also have a lot of ammunition, so that is nice. You will stay in the fight because of them. But the cannon is his main weapon and can be devastating. It is a really nice cannon. I really like it. It really is devastating when it hits targets. The plane is also quite sturdy. It can take a hit or two, and it can take high speed dives as well, so that is nice. The only problem is that it doesn't have great energy retention and the acceleration is also nothing special. But yeah, it does handle alright at high speeds, and it can take a lot of damage, so that's nice. We're diving on the P-38 here. We also have a P-40 and several other planes in the neighborhood. The P-38 gets destroyed, so we try to take it back up into the vertical, because that is the best way I found out to fly this plane as a support plane. Try not to become the focus point of the enemies and you'll be just fine. You can wreak havoc on planes like this that are below you, and if you get the 20mm on target, 1 burst is enough. And if you're sparing, you can shoot about 4 planes with that cannon. But I wasn't too sparingly yet. You really gotta watch your trigger finger with this plane, as we miss our shots on that guy, and we are trying to avoid getting hit by this P-38 here. We do get a few glancing blows by some of his 50 cals probably, but nothing serious. That P-39 is still in the game. He passed us in the beginning. Now we have several planes again underneath us. P-40 here. We do get a hit in, but that's about it. And this guy levels out his plane and passes me by. The machine guns didn't get a solid hit in. And we again take it into the vertical to fall down on him. See what we can get in this approach. We are approaching rapidly and closing the gap. And there we get the kill. Very nice. We still have two guys down low, and that P39 also is in the neighborhood. That P40 is extending, so I wanted to go for him, but he was going the wrong way. That P39 is incoming. I don't like it, so I tried to turn in, avoid his dive, and he refocuses his plane and goes for another target, and that's alright with me. As you see, my plane is fairly overheated right now. That's because of all the web usage on this lower altitude. Now there is one good thing, that the plane has, well, it has some energy retention. So in this dive, and I keep it going, I do have some speed, enough to get the P38 and to shorten the distance very quickly. But it's not a very fast. Oh, some camera shenanigans out there right there. It's not the fastest plane in the world, that's for sure. I mean, an E4 and E7, those things are faster. Spitfires are faster. But still, you gotta use what little is given to you, right? At the moments that you can use it. We still have 1500 machine gun rounds. We have 3 kills right now. And there's still 3 enemy planes left. 2 P40s and that Airacobra. So let's go after this P40. The Typhoon is already diving on him. Let's see if the Typhoon can finish him off. Doesn't look like. The P40 used his maneuverability, which is slightly better than that of the Typhoon. And let's see how this unfolds. The P40 takes some shots at the Typhoon. The other P40 crashes. Alright. That's a shame, now we can't get that kill. I always think it's a shame when enemies crash. Most of the time. Because it's 1 kill less research points. We got a crit and a hit there. Another hit. He's maneuvering erratically. But enough to make me have to reset. Redive on him. Typhoon is incoming. Taking shots. Let's try to get him. I mean, I got the crit on him. Oh, I think he caught one of those, one of my rounds there, the Typhoon. I did hold in my fire for a sec, but of course the bullets also travel. So it's difficult when somebody passes through your line of fire to completely avoid hitting him. We did get the kill though. And it turns out that this is the last kill we get and the last guy crashes. I'll see you at the scoreboard. Now we were on the way to their runway, but suddenly it ended. We didn't see him crash, but I don't know what happened there. Maybe he J'd out to do his armament a little different and the tickets ran out. Let's see what we got. We got 4 kills. And oh, we got a trophy. Let's see what we got. We got backup vehicles, 2 of them. Now let's check the rewards for a sec. We got 79,000 Silver Lions, 3,700 research points. We got Final Blow, Terror of the Sky, and Bulletproof. Very nice match. First place in the team. And I'll see you in the conclusion. Hey guys, so here we are after the match. I'm not gonna do an extended conclusion because I wanna do a premium review on this plane as well, with an arcade match added as well, with a bigger conclusion. This plane isn't too great with its competition if you compare it It's not the fastest, it doesn't turn the best, it doesn't climb the best, it doesn't do, well, anything the best at this battle rating. So you gotta work around the edges, do your best not to get noticed, not to get into turn fights. You will most often lose against most planes. This plane can lose, barring there is an equal pilot in that plane. You know, I mean, you can make use of lesser pilots that are less aware of how to fly their plane, and you can win a lot of fights, of course, still in this plane. But apart from that, you have to be careful in this plane, because you have to be smart, because it just isn't the best plane around, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Make sure to leave me your new request for the next episode. And I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. Hey, so I hope you enjoyed the video, that you learned something there. If you are already a subscriber, don't forget to like the video. You know, those likes really make a difference. Do leave me a comment. You know, I always look forward to the comments every day. And if you really feel like helping out today, make sure to share the video with your friends and let them know about the channel. If you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button, become part of this community. I really love to have you aboard, and don't feel shy to leave me some comments. I always try to respond to them. So again, I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.